Hey guys, Josh Taylor Vlogs back at you with another video today, and I just wanted to show you my new phone that I purchased from Metro by T-Mobile. This is not to brag, I just want to show you what this new phone looks like, why I like it, and how it compares to my old phone. So if you'd like to check that out, the Moto E5 Plus versus the ZTE Blade Zmax, stay tuned to this video. Okay guys, so here I have my old ZTE Blade Zmax. It's got a 6-inch screen, 2 gigs of RAM, a 16 megapixel rear camera, and I believe it actually has a 2 megapixel front facing camera with no LED flash. So this was a decent phone for me. I'm definitely going to add this to my phone farm now. It does have a fingerprint sensor on the back and dual cameras here. It did not have the best camera though, despite having a very high megapixel rating. So this is the Moto E5 Plus from Metro by T-Mobile. It's kind of fingerprint susceptible, I guess. It does have a fingerprint sensor right there and the camera with the laser. This one's got like a 13 megapixel, I believe, or sorry, 12 megapixel camera. Now, the one thing I like about this over this phone is this phone actually has a 5,000 milliamp battery, whereas this one has a 4,080 milliamp battery. And I've been using this so long that the battery is not what it used to be, and this is new, so I know it's not that easy to compare, but I've had this phone for 3 or 4 days and I've only had to charge it twice, and that should kind of give you a hint as to how good the battery life is. So as you can see, I'm unlocking it via my fingerprint in the back, and it's just a really cool phone. The display is very nice in my opinion. It has this automatically right here where it shows the time and temperature. So I don't know. I really do like the phone. You can't really tell on the video, but it's actually like a light blue, light bluish silver color. It's kind of hard to see, like I said on the video. It kind of looks silver, at least in my viewfinder here. So in the viewfinder here, it kind of looks like more silver than blue. But on Metro PCS, it is a Metro PCS or Metro by T-Mobile exclusive in the sense that it's like this icy blue color. Even if you can't see it, that's the color it's supposed to be. I believe the other versions on different carriers are black, but they all kind of have this shimmery, cool looking back panel here. The battery is internal. This is not like a really good overview video. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what my new phone looks like and some of the features. Now it does have an 8 megapixel front facing camera, a selfie camera, and it does have a flash. So this is much better for selfies in low light conditions. It did come with the turbocharger, which charges it very quickly. Now I will say that the Z Blade has the USB-C newer type of charger, and that was great and all, but after an update this last October, any charger besides the one that came with the phone charged this phone very slowly. And it was not just my phone either. My roommate Mark has this phone and his did the same thing. My neighbor Marla, hers took forever to charge with an ulterior or third-party charger. So we were all kind of getting sick of that aspect. And this one does have that micro USB cable, which is kind of old school, but yet it comes with a turbocharger. I'm still sick. I just filmed another video, so if I look the same and sound the same, that is why. But this phone is a very cool phone. It's a very good budget range phone. Once again, it's the Motorola Moto E5 Plus, and it's quite the upgrade compared to this Z Blade Zmax. Now, they both have a 6-inch screen roughly. I don't know. You can kind of compare them side by side here, and I think that the Z Blade might be a little thinner, it looks like, but I don't know. I think the Moto E5 Plus is a lot sleeker looking. The screen is better, and I also forgot to mention that it is water resistant. Now, technically this is too, because I have gotten this a little bit wet, like TMI, but when I was in the bathtub, sometimes some water would splash over the edge where this was sitting on the floor or whatever. Not a good location for it, I know. and it still worked just fine. So technically this is water resistant, although that's not one of the listed features for the Z Blade Zmax, which I believe this is not even sold anymore. I got it about a year and a half ago. This is the third phone I have had from the ZTE Z Blade line, or the ZTE line. I had the original Z Blade. I can't talk, you guys. Sorry. I had the original ZTE Zmax is what it was called, and then I had the Zmax Pro, and then I had the Blade Zmax. All these mouthful names, I'm telling you what, you guys. I don't know, I just really like the look of this phone. I'd recommend it. If you're a current Metro by T-Mobile user, it's going to cost you $150 if you're eligible to upgrade. If you want to switch from Sprint or Verizon or any of those carriers, this phone will only cost you $50 plus activation. And if you are upgrading on Metro by T-Mobile, you, at least in my location, you do have to pay $15 for the activation fee. So this was about $176 out the door, but more than worth it, because this guy was kind of seeing his last days, or its last days. But I will be putting this on my phone farm, most likely with the Cash Magnet application, because I feel like this is a good enough phone to run Cash Magnet. But this has 3 gigs of RAM, this has 2 gigs of RAM, this has an octa-core processor, as does this, but this is a little bit snappier. It's got 32 gigs of internal storage before the operating system and all of that. But once again, I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional person who reviews phones. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about my new phone real quick, the Motorola Moto E5 Plus. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like below, leave me a comment below. What kind of phone do you have? Would you ever consider upgrading to this phone? And make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on this side, I guess, and the push bell notifications, so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. Let's try to get to 1.1k subs, you guys. I really cannot stress enough how much I appreciate all of you watching. I may not be the biggest channel, but all of your support is very much appreciated. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and as always, peace out.